You're cleaning out your closet. Don't send it to greed. Will send it to.
Oh, God bless you. Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Thread up.
Look at you. Look at you. Guys, come on. Come and see. Positive vibes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the love ones that are ordering. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Plenty, plenty, plenty. You are the best. 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 You are the best, guys. You are the best. This is YouTube. I need to. Okay. Oops. Let's make sure YouTube has support. Guys, I want us to talk about the complex nature of narcissism. If you're on Facebook, help me share. If you're on YouTube, help me share, like, subscribe, and let's do it. All right. Oh, actually, I should put this instead. If you're on Facebook, come on in and share, and let's discuss this, the complex nature of narcissism. That's what I want us to talk about today. I would not want to stay here long. I've been in class all day, and then I'm going to be in class all day tomorrow. Okay, I'm in my clinical professors. We are supposed to take a 2-day workshop. You know, the school semester has resumed. It's resuming next week, I think so. Yes, so get these books, guys. Thank you all for those who have purchased. Okay, place your orders. Get yours. Healing. All the books are for healing. Breaking and mending the bonds. Jesus. On TikTok a minute ago, I was playing this video, but I cannot even play it here. Let's see if I will be able to. I want you to listen to this. The reason you need these books, is that you need to heal. You need to gain knowledge. You need to become like, I'm too passionate about you becoming. Don't get this book because of what? Get this book because it is of what it will do for you. Look at this. Listen to this.
Every time I get some
hello, live with God.
I'm gonna come and tell y'all some shit that y'all need to know.
Listen to this, guys.
Instead of you
hi, like and
rushing
subscribe
to get
and
married,
share.
I'm breathing hard because I just left
Okay,
the
YouTube,
gym.
share,
Instead
like,
of you
subscribe.
rushing to get married just to say you got a fucking man, educate yourself on narcissism.
Ahmed,
Get your
how are
money
you?
up. Make sure you got your shit together.
Don't
And I'm
stop.
saying that
I'm
because
good. How are
as
you
I
doing?
am walking
Subscribe
through
and
my
like the
own
video.
process and I've done all of my crying behind that narcissistic ass cokehead man that I married.
So beautiful. Thank you.
I am seeing that
Ahmed.
women are in a hellhole because they
just listen to.
and I'm not
something
victim blaming, but understand they 9 times out of 10 were sold on the dream that the nigga is your end all be all. That is not the case no more. Get your shit together before you get married. We cannot depend on these niggas no more.
Listen, what I want you to listen is
Educate yourself on narcissism.
Educate yourself.
Not an easy thing to navigate through.
That is not an easy thing to navigate. Thank you, Ahmed. Educate yourself on narcissism because that is not an easy thing to navigate. That's not an easy thing to navigate. And that is why you need to educate yourself. So go and claim a copy of my books. Healing from Narcissistic Love. Reclaiming the self after rejection, betrayal, abuse, and emotional manipulation. Have you never been feel rejected on an interview, after an interview? Have you never felt betrayed by a friend? Have you never been turned down on a college application? Have you never had a failed relationship and you felt crappy? Yo, it didn't feel good, did it? Let's cry together. Have you not been there as a woman and that man lied to you that he's alone, he's single, and but next minute you were putting yourself in the position where you had to compete with another woman over him, making him the common factor, making him very important, making him play with both of your brains, knocking each other's brain up whilst he still feel confident and important because he has both of you, increasing his ego, increasing his feelings, increasing how he feels, amplifying his energy. This is who a narcissist is. A narcissist don't have the ability to self-love, so they have to abuse you. Once you are aching, once you are under the floor, once you are not where you need to be, and they feel like, oh, they are one step ahead of you. They feel confident. Reply what? Ahmed, what do you want me to reply to? You see my point? So it's important that you go to grab one of these books. Healing from Narcissistic Love. Reclaiming Self After Rejection, Betrayal, Abuse, and Emotional Manipulation. And this one is the Parental Alienation book. You hear what she said? It is a complex situation that you need to learn about. You need to gain knowledge about narcissism. You don't look at who wrote the book. You have to look at what can I gain? Is there knowledge out there? I have a narcissistic book here. I can show it to you. But this book is not like the same. It's not like the others. This book had folds to it. This book is giving you the insight. It's bringing you along. You feel yourself. You feel like you are reading about yourself in it. You will relate with these books one way or the other. Aside that, there are roadmaps at the end of the clinical reflection boxes and the roadmap at the end of each chapter. If you are, okay, this is the policy maker side. And then the beauty of this is you're going to see how I'm talking to policymakers. So as you get it, when you have to, God forbid you get exposed to this, you know how to talk to the lawyer. You know how to talk to the judge. The judge that will be abusing you through court orders or misunderstanding you. You now know how the language to use for the judge. You get it? So let me read a little bit of that portion. It's different, for you. This is chapter 1. The shattering of love when attachment becomes a weapon. Let's forget about that. I want the policymaker ones, the lawyers ones, the judges ones. Inside the alienator's mind. Do you know inside what happens the alienator's mind? You won't until you read this book. Jesus love you. Yeah, I know. Jesus love me plenty. Trust me. I've been here for so long, over almost 5 decades. You think Jesus don't like me? I'll be here. I know that one. You need to read this book, guys. Recognizing the threat, the theta. You need to read this book. I want to find a chapter that has the legal aspect of things. Children caught in the crossfire developmental and neurological impact. You need to read this book, guys. The targeted parent, trauma, ambiguous loss, and I want to get to. Anyway, I just saw it, so I don't know why now it's taking me a little bit to find it. But either way, but why I am here tonight is for us to. So anyway, oh, I see why. Anyway, get this book, okay? Get this book. I'm not talking about this tonight. I'm talking about this one. Okay, I'm talking about this one because I want you to.
That's why I speak on that shit. Excuse me. Because y'all take that shit for play. Because they, and I'm not victim blaming, but understand, they 9 times out of 10 were sold on the dream that the nigga is your end all be all. That is not the case no more. Get your shit together before you get married. We cannot depend on these niggas no more. Educate yourself on narcissism because that is not an easy thing to navigate through. That's why I speak.
You will be alone and lost. So it's high time we start investing to gain insight about narcissism. There was a video I saw on a political standpoint 2 days ago, and lo and behold, one of you who also made it to this, that person wrote me the foreword in this book. Okay, that person wrote me the foreword in this book. So one of you made it to this book, and this book will be here forever, and she will be part of it. Okay. Hello, Miss Vula. Thank you so much, Auntie. Auntie Vula is on Facebook. You need to read this book, okay? You need to own this book, okay? I want you to understand, you need to invest into gaining insight of who a narcissist is. So if you are looking at just the title and you think it's for who is dealing with a narcissist, you are deceiving yourself. We are at the point in life where you do need this book. You do need to get insight. Tomorrow, if I'm home, I finished my class today. Tomorrow I will too. Tomorrow, if I'm home, I will compare the book I have, the narcissistic book I have, and this book, mine. Okay, you see the difference. You see the difference. I intentionally did not put the citations within the text. I put all the research, the citations at the end. I have a whole different pages for them, but I intentionally did it that way because I want you to just read and understand. I don't want you to think like you have to leave it and go in. And it's written very in a simple language. You will understand this. I intentionally did that. I had the choice to do this or not, and I intentionally put all the research I did, the citations, the links to the end. If you want to read them, fine, but you need to read the book itself and benefit from it. Okay, so whilst I want to be here and talk about the complex nature of narcissism, I want you to understand why you need to even engage in learning about what narcissism is.
Because y'all take that shit for play. You take it for play, and you don't understand how demonic and nasty these folks are.
Who was here when I was describing narcissists? I said they are cruel. They are demonic. Like there is the demonic is not the worst. I want the worst senior brother of demonic to describe them. If you go to my YouTube videos, long 6 years ago coming, I used demonic. So this should tell you, this is a stranger I don't know. I came across her video today to tell you that until you are there, until you experience them, you will not know. You won't even be able to describe them. But that is how deadly these people are. So it's very important for you to gain insight about this phenomenon. What a narcissist is, who a narcissist is, how do they present? You need to get a good insight of who a narcissist is. It's a phenomenon. It is not one size fits all. It is a cluster of signs, of tactics, of depending on the person's supply, what they need would determine what approach to go. But don't forget the two big things for them Manipulation. Manipulation is throughout the process, especially when you are with them. Because how would they destroy your self-esteem? How would they destroy how you perceive things? How would they make you now start blaming yourself like you are the problem? Your hair looks like okay, thank you, Rocky. Whatever that means, but thank you. Ahmed, you coming? Okay, come. I'm here. You see what I'm saying? The next big thing, sabotage. Sabotage happens within the marriage, but not so bad, in more like a coercive way. But that sabotage, Jesus. When the narcissist don't want to see you outshine them. Sabotage. That interview. Why did you miss the interview date? Hey, Jesus. Narcissist that you sleep in bed with is the most dangerous thing you can ever be exposed to. Sabotage after divorce, after separation. Sabotage, Jesus. If you wonder why Cora has to sell her pride to make peace, she cannot deal with the sabotage. Did you see how much her page was going until recently? Until a year ago when we start having peace. My dear, sabotage. Okay, so you need to learn. Like, there's no excuse about
I'm
not
not even
buying
gonna
these
tell
books
y'all
and
what the
learning
fuck I got
about
going on right
narcissism.
now, because again, I know that I got eyes watching me.
What
That's
are you
what they
doing?
do. Y'all talking about
I'm
men don't
talking on
stalk?
social
Yes, the
media. That's
bitches
what I'm
do.
doing right now. You saw
You
me, right?
have
I'm
to
teaching. I want to teach
educate
about
yourself, have your own back together.
complexity.
Women are out here
Why
struggling. It
narcissism
is
is so complex.
fucking excruciating to come back from dealing with these men. I was minimally affected. The only thing that bitch did was empty out our.
She was minimally affected because she gained insight about them. I have critical. Okay, so you go to the doctor. You cannot be here typing. And heart problem, and I was in ICU for 3 weeks. I urgently need financial help. No, we don't have financial help here. You go to the doctor, the hospital, they have financial assistance to pay the bills. Yes, that's what you do. You can't get help on social media. You go to the DSS, you go to the hospital. The hospital does have financial assistance program to help pay bills and your bills, and they have the ability to connect you with services. Social workers, I work with them every day. Okay, I can never discharge a patient to the community that have needs, and we don't ensure they get those needs. We map them with services. So that's what you need to do. Over here, if I show you my bank account right now, I don't have a dime. I cannot even boast of $100 as I'm sitting here right now. So all I have right now to give back to you is education and showing you the way. Okay.
Savings account. I can tell you that. Yeah. That's the only thing that he really have your own bag together. Women are out here struggling. It is fucking excruciating to come back from dealing with these men. I was minimally affected. The only thing that bitch did was empty out our fucking savings account. I can tell you that. That's the only thing that he really
have to make sure they
did. That I'm like, fuck, now I gotta work hard to rebuild that shit while keeping up bills and all that shit. To be honest, I ain't even worried about no savings account right now. I am focusing on keeping myself afloat.
When you leave a narcissist, you don't worry about. You just happy that you regain your peace. So I understand her very well. She's not worrying about whatever money he took. Give me my peace back, and that's all that matters. Thank you. Once I'm peaceful, anything is achievable. But when you don't have your peace of mind, geez, come and see me when 2010, is it 2010, 2011, I'll be at work and I'm pushing medicine cart as a med nurse, LPN, and my face is bro. You don't have peace of mind. How are you going to function? So take note.
Oh, there's so many women that cannot do that because that man fucked them over so bad. Fuck getting married. Get your bag together. Know what the fuck you dealing with and understand every aspect of narcissism you can, so you can play that bitch better than he played you. That's it.
You get it?
Every time I get some...
It's very important. That is very, very important. Hey, that's very, very important. Then I want you to listen to this one. Then I'll go on to the teaching. Listen to this. Where is it?
Is that good? I vote for a name change. We should stop calling it white supremacy and start calling it white narcissism. And I'm going to tell you why. I was reading a book called Fear of Black Consciousness by Lewis Gordon. And something clicked so hard, y'all, I had to put the book down. Because I just needed a minute to process. Because a lot of what we describe as supremacy doesn't actually look like confidence or dominance. It looks like insecurity. It looks like fragility. It looks like people losing their minds.
Narcissists are so fragile. So when you yank power out of their hands and they feel out of control, that they are no more in control, that fragile ego make them want to come back to abuse you, to bruise you, to destroy you. The more they do, the more, that's why they have so many workers that work for them without being paid. The more they can recruit these people and use them against you, the more they feel their ego get inflated again. They feel in control again. Take note.
The second, they're not centered. And that's not supremacy, that is narcissism.
That is narcissism.
Yeah. So let me explain what I mean. Malignant narcissism is basically when entitlement, lack of empathy, and obsession with control mixed with aggression is not just, I think I'm great. It's, I deserve to be centered, obeyed, deferred to. And if I'm not, somebody has to pay. So now let's look at the real world. Right.
The victims.
Why does somebody lose it when a Black person talks about racism? Why does teaching accurate history feel like a personal attack? Why does someone crash a conversation about police violence and make it about their feelings? Why does equality feel like oppression? That's not the behavior of someone who's secure in power. That's the behavior of someone whose identity only works if everyone else stays small. Lewis Gordon talks about how whiteness gets treated as the default for...
So you see why I brought this in, even though it's more of a political thing, history or something, philosophical a little bit. I brought it in because I don't want you to be so fixated on the relationship. I want you to understand that whatever it is, relationship or not, we are in the era where you need to gain insight, thorough insight on the concept narcissism. You need to gain thorough insight on the concept narcissism. You need it for yourself, you need it for your friends, you need it for your family, because there is somebody out there married right now that they are living with their spouse that was like me when I was married. The only thing you know is your husband. You've not been exposed. You don't go out. You don't go to parties. You are not even on social media, because that is what your brain is conditioned as normal thing to do, because you are married. You shouldn't have your own identity. So you lack, when they start abusing you and you are in that isolation and all those things are happening, you don't even know. But guess what? You that learned because you bought this book, now guess what? That your friend is going to confide in you, and you are going to pick up on everything they tell you and be like, no, you need this book. I have this book. I have a book I want to buy and give to you. That book will help you. Because I feel like what you are going to remember how I got to know about parental alienation, right? I was in nursing school, I was in NP school, right? That is it. So by gaining knowledge, you will be redeemed. And I have never gone back. I've never been the same till today. And when I started talking, when I started talking about parental alienation, guess what now? The things that were hidden were now exposed. The people that didn't believe me now believe. Now they don't have to believe me, but they have heard different side of the lies they have been told. People started be defending me. privately without know. They don't have to like me. They don't like me, but they started defending me little by little in their own little circles. Oh, why are you saying it? Why are you believing him when he had a child when they were still married anyway? So why are you believing him? Their youngest child is this, and between their youngest child and the child he has, they are not even 1 year apart. Take note. Think about it. You see? So somebody out there that is not necessarily my friend, that don't really have to like me and don't like me because we have nothing to be liked, right? Is now saying things like this to among themselves. So it's important. It's important that you gain insight, you gain knowledge. Okay. All right. YouTubers, I need to end this because I don't like the videos to be too long. I'm gonna start it anyway, and then